you watch the film, you can see these moments where the Great Wall of China and a Russian constructivist object seem to come together, or scenes from the 1902 silent French film A Journey to the Moon are kind of pitted against Chinese newspapers and images with Chinese language writing on them. There's the famous scene from the Japanese print by Hakusai of the wave crashing. And there's also violins flying through the air and tigers flying through the air. The video is titled Time Spy, and it's a 3D animated video that was produced by Sun Shun, creating wood blocks that he then animated. Sun grew up in the aftermath of the Cultural Revolution in China, but it was also a time that China was entering into the global capitalist stage. And so he was incredibly interested in this place of China within a new globalized world, and particularly the art market's interest in China. So he creates these works that really take into consideration both the history of Western art and the history of Asian art, particularly China and Japan, and does this really amazing job of trying to bridge these different imageries and bringing them together in this really intricate, non-linear, very surrealistic narrative about the movement of time. And what's so interesting is he's taking this very analog process, very historic, ancient process of carving a woodblock, but then creating this digital animation out of it. And one of the most exciting things about this film is that it's in 3D. And it's in 3D that you have the old-fashioned red and blue glasses. Sun Shun was trained as a printmaker. He became very interested in drawing and printmaking and how all of these different media can come together and then also be utilized in new technology. So he started an animation studio in 2004, and he began animating his drawings and animating his wood blocks, which is what he did for this film. He takes pieces of different types of wood and then he carves them like a traditional woodblock print. But instead of inking it and then printing the block on a piece of paper, he inks the block and then lets the ink dry completely. And it's a black ink. It's a really deep black ink against this kind of lighter wood. And then after the ink dries, instead of creating a print from the block, he actually places the block on a scanner. And he scans the face of the block so he gets that contrast of ink to empty wood space. And that's how he animates the video. And each second of video takes about 18 blocks or images, and the entire video consists of around 10,000 hand-carved wood blocks that have been animated to create a 9-minute and 2-second film.